The opening of this conference here in Madrid under the presidency of Chile and held in Spain is testimony to the extraordinary things that multilateralism can achieve when we work together towards a common goal.
As Secretary General mentioned, we are clearly in a crisis. Our 3 special reports on the warming of 1.5 degrees Celsius, climate change and land, and the oceans and cryosphere in a changing climate, indicated that the impacts of current warming are much more severe than previously understood. For example, accelerating sea level rise, ocean warming, some key ecosystems becoming much more vulnerable, and increasing risk of reaching limits to adaptation.
We stand at a critical juncture in our collective efforts to limit dangerous global heating. By the end of the coming decade, we will be on one of 2 paths. One is the path of surrender, where we have sleepwalked past the point of no return, jeopardizing the health and safety of everyone on this planet. Do we really want to be remembered as the generation that buried its head in the sand, that fiddled while the planet burned? The other option is the path of hope, a path of resolve, of sustainable solutions, a path where more fossil fuels remain where they should be, in the ground, and where we are on the way to carbon neutrality by 2050. That is the only way to limit global temperature rise to the necessary 1.5 degrees by the end of this century.
But above all, Madrid wishes to be the capital of dialogue and words. Dialogue among countries, as we are here, meeting united against a common enemy to all of humankind, and indeed dialogue with society. Over 1,500 civil society organizations are with us, hundreds of companies committed to fulfilling the Sustainable Development Goals, and millions of voices from an entire generation of young people who refuse to sit down and be quiet in the face of the growing degradation of our planet.